Yo, what's good guys, Johto Draft. Hopefully everyone's doing well, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. And today, as the title suggests, we have a PSA return. This is 2/3 out of the 3 in terms of my submission for my previous video. If you haven't watched it, please go check it out after this video. This is the value plus, and this is the regular submission. The bulk TCG, which is my girlfriend's, that's still in research and ID, so that could take a while. So I think for now, we're just going to open these two, and when those come back, I'll make a separate video. But yeah, so as I mentioned, we have 2 submissions. There's 7 cards in this one and 2 cards in this, which totals to 9. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so they're out of the boxes in their respective piles. Let's start off with the value plus submission first, starting with the first one. Haven't looked at these grades yet, so we're starting with the Precious Collector box. I did submit 2 of these, and one of them is a Gemmin 10, which is kind of expected because once it was taken out of the sleeve, or I guess a little cellophane wrap, I put it right in the penalty sleeve and put it in the card saver. So it's to be expected. If it did get a 9 or below, I would have questioned maybe PSA grading, maybe they like crimped it or something. But then yeah, I love this card. The texture on this is crazy. Also the implementation of all these Sword and Shield era, I guess, meta Pokemon, especially on the TCG side. I don't know about the VGC, but then first Gemmin 10, very, very nice. And the second one should be another one. So yeah, another one of the Precious Collector boxes. And there we go, we have a Gemmin 10, 2 for 2. And because it was a high value, or I guess a value plus tier, I kind of submitted cards where I thought that it had a high chance of getting a 10. So fingers crossed that all of these get a 10. 9s will be happy with, but then 10 would be ideal. And we have the Celebrations, or the 25th Anniversary Charizard from the promo packs. It was just so sad that the Japanese had to release them in promo packs, unlike the English where it was just like all together. But this one is a Gemmin 10. Let's go. Okay, so very happy that I chose, I guess, the right card to send for the submission, because I think the value was $35, $40. So definitely want to make it worth it if you want to submit at that tier. And what's this one? Oh, okay, so this one is a little sad. I recently checked comps of like PSA 10s, and I think the value that I submitted it was a little bit maybe overshot, because the value of regular, I think it's like caps out at like $4.99, but then seeing this on eBay, PSA 10 was like $200. So I think for future submissions, I might just do the value bulk, which is like $19. But anyways, let's see if this got a, oh no, this got a 9. I mean, a 9's still good, I can't complain, but I guess like the value of whatever the 9 sells for now, it's like far below the $4.99 threshold. So maybe it wasn't worth. I think that's what I'm slowly learning, you know, with this submission, as you know, just seeing grades online. But you know, we got a mint 9, which isn't terrible, but then not ideal. So okay, so our first mint 9, and let's see what this one is. Oh, this one is the alternate art of the Ice Rider Calyrex from Silverlands, and this one I pulled from a previous video. Please go check it out. I'll leave a link in the description. Also the iCard, and hoping for a 10. And let's go. Okay, we got a 10, and I think it kind of goes to show that like putting a card in the penny sleeve and a card saver and just like kind of putting it away safe and sound, like it has a very good chance of like getting no damage and stuff. So I think that's the best way to store, I guess, high value cards that, I don't know, just, I feel like if you put in a top loader, it tends to move around a lot, whereas a card saver is like good and secure. But yeah, love the texture on all the Japanese alt arts. I think they do such a better job than the English. Obviously English is copying the Japanese counterpart and just trying to, I guess, replicate it, but then man, the Japanese cardstock and how they do the texture is just on a different level. But yeah, very nice that this got a 10. And I think this next one should be the ADP. Yep, the ADP that I pulled in another video, linked in the iCard, also the description, of Ultra Genesis, or in this set Ultra Genesis. And please, I'm hoping for a 10. Let's go. Okay, we got a 10 as well. So honestly, this submission is going, I guess, well above my expectations, because for me, I always go into submissions thinking that it's going to get a 9 tops, but then 10s are just, I guess, it exceeded my expectations, so I would definitely take any 10s that come my way. So yeah, very happy about this one. And again, the texture is just next level compared to the English one. So yeah, very clean copy. And this English card, I think it's the only English from the submission. This one is a older card. As you can see, it is a shiny T-Star. It is unlimited, but it is from Neo Destiny, and this was from that binder collection I bought few years back, and this was a pretty clean copy. And seeing one of the other shinies get a 10, I thought maybe this had a shot. So I'm expecting like 7 or 8, but then... okay, so it is an 8. And I think the biggest culprits were probably like the whitenings around the corner and maybe a little bit of scratches on the hollow, but then still it's an 8. Can't complain, but then, man, I was really hoping for a 9 because 9 would have been pretty sick. If it was a 9, it definitely would have gone into PC. But okay, so not terrible. So we do have 8, 9, and 10. And let's get into the 2 regular submissions. So starting off with this one, and man, a lot of, I guess, not nostalgia, but then good memories with this one. I actually opened a Dream Link box. I believe it was like close to Valentine's Day last year with my girlfriend, just to kind of like, I don't know, just open some packs. And this was the first pack that we opened. I shuffled it a ton just to like really randomize it. And then the funny thing was, like I said before I opened the first pack, I'm like, it would be crazy if we pulled the Lily. And then lo and behold, that was what we got. And I have a picture on screen somewhere, but then yeah, let's see what this one got. I mean, it's been in the card saver for about a year, so I wouldn't be surprised if it got a 9. Oh, no way. All right. So we got a 10 on the Lily's Full Force card. Personally, I like the Rosa a lot more than the Lily, but then I guess there is a Lily tax for the Sun and Moon era. But yeah, Rosa I prefer a lot more in terms of the waifu from that set. This is random, but then I feel like these like card protector or slab protectors, they're like so cheap. I thought they would use like the graded card, not the graded card, the card saver ones with like the little PSA emblem on the bottom. But then yeah, very happy with a Gem Mint 10 for the Lily. And okay, so this one, if you guys saw my first PSA submission, I did submit this and I got a 8, spoiler alert, but then I cracked it out because I thought I had a chance at a 9. So let's see, if it stays at 8, then that kind of goes to show that PSA is pretty consistent. But if it bumps up to a 9, I thought like maybe the theory was if I submit it at a higher tier, you know, spend more money, maybe they'll bump it up. So I don't think it's gonna get a 10. If it's a 10, that'll be crazy. But then hoping for a 9, but then wouldn't be upset with an 8. I mean, and okay, so it is an 8. So I guess PSA is consistent with their grades, but then man, I think the only downside is like this little whitening down here, if it shows in the camera, and also a little whitening there as well. Honestly, can't be too upset about it. It stayed the same grade. The only thing that changed was like the cert number. But yeah, I think this one, I definitely want a first edition copy, so I probably want to trade maybe down the road, or it might go on my eBay. Shameless plug is down in the description. But yeah, so that is the submission. So we got 2 8s, 1 9, and we have a total of 6 10s. So not a bad submission at all. And as I mentioned, the TCG bulk, the estimated date was like March-ish, so probably get it around like end of February, beginning of March. But then we can't end off the video now. We have to get into our single VSTAR Universe packs that we do for almost every video, unboxing video, just any video in general. And I think this is like my 3rd to last pack. So let's see if we can get anything good. And for this pack, we have a Ghastly, a Electivire, love how they're always paired together with the Mag Mortar, a Sly Cooper, a Sharon, right? Some Stadium, Heavy Ball, Muvie, okay, we take those. We have a Toxtricity, a Diancie, and a Pickaxe Reverse Hollow. And as always, for art appreciation, I like to do a clear file that kind of relates to, I guess, whatever the video topic is. And because we did submit a Gold Star Charizard, I figured that this Charizard blacked out on this clear file will kind of be fitting. And it is from the Pokemon Center, as you see right there. We see Charizard kind of like sketched out in like this gray, I guess, like, I don't know, it looks like pencil design. We do see a little like orange reddish flame right there. Also the tail. So this is the front. And the back, we do see a little diamond shape with Charizard in the middle. And we have the Japanese name, Lizardon. Number 6, type is Fire Flying, contrary to what people might think. It's not Dragon type. We have the height and the weight. So yeah, so that is the art appreciation for this video. And this is the submission. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. And as I mentioned, the TCG bulk should be coming pretty soon. I also have a ton of submissions that I do want to send out relatively soon as well. So yeah, that is the video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. Thank you guys again. Thank you guys so much for the support. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.